What up, YouTube? This is the Young Chevy Truck YouTube channel where I plan on showing you how to build a 1984 Chevy C10 truck that just burns rubber, ain't meant to be fast, and only meant to be fun for you. And in this episode, I'm putting the intake manifold on today. So, I already got the old intake manifold stripped of everything that we need for the new one, but I am gonna be going up to the store to get new little plugs for the new intake manifold. Just because well, the whole reason I took these off is just so I can match them up with the new ones. I'm gonna be using the same throttle bracket for the truck also. I hear a V8. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead up to the store, and I actually have some questions about how I should be sealing the intake manifold and everything. So I'm gonna be asking some of the guys up there if what they know about the whole situation. I'm definitely going to put black sealant on the edges, on the front and the back, but I'm not sure exactly what I should use for like the gasket itself when it comes time to actually sit it on there before the intake manifold is on there. Should it be like ultra gray or something like that? Because I mean, I got that for days. So we'll just go up to the store, ask them a couple questions, and then we'll get back to y'all in a second. But you know what? Nah, I gotta take y'all with me. Come on, y'all. I gotta take y'all with me. Anything to say to the people, Dad?
Yeah, let's go.
That's it?
A man of many words.
Alright guys, so O'Reilly Auto Parts actually didn't have everything we needed, but they did have this fitting, so we still have to go and source this one. So I think we're actually going to go to Lowe's and see our guy and hope he's there, because I know he'll know what it is, and I know he'll know where to get it. So we're going to go up the street to Lowe's now. Alright y'all, so now we're at Lowe's, trying to find our guy. Because hopefully, because that's our only hope. Alright, so Lowe's didn't have it either, so we're about to make an attempt at Advanced Auto Parts. Alright y'all, so it turns out none of the stores have what I'm looking for. This must be for some other situation. I'm not really sure. What'd you say?
Napa Auto Parts?
Yeah, let's try them too.
Are they further that way or back that way?
That way. Alright, so we're going to try Napa Auto Parts, but if they don't have it, then we're just going to go ahead and put the intake manifold on and then figure this out another day, because this fitting, for some reason, is just very hard to find. Alright guys, so literally we went to O'Reilly's, Advanced Auto Parts, Lowe's, and Napa, and nobody knows what this thing is. Well, they know what it is, but they can't find anything closely related to it here. So might have to search on the forums a little bit and find something for it, because it's obviously like a specialty part. So I definitely got to do some digging. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and head home and put the intake manifold on for you guys, just because that's what I promised I'd do in this video. Okay, so now we're back at the house and we're gonna get this intake manifold on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour the rest of the oil in, and then we will put the intake manifold on, and this motor will be buttoned up. We still, of course, don't have everything we need to put on the new intake manifold, but we got enough to put it on. So we'll just handle that in another video. Of course, the motor isn't going in the truck today, so we can handle that in another video. Guys, so now we're getting ready to put the intake manifold on, but I wanted to actually stick the gasket in the right place. So I want to take care of that first before we actually get the intake manifold and get ready to set it down on there. So we are going to put ultra gray on the areas where there isn't blue, because that's a sealant of its own. So we're just going to go on the other side and put it in like little places like there and there, just to get it to stay on while we're working with the intake manifold. I'm going to put just a little dab right there. More than enough. I guess that's how the gasket goes. See how it kind of cuts off some of it? That's how it goes though. And this is how it was recommended You know, by the Trick Flow people.
And is there a left and a right, or are they all the same?
They're all the same.
If you put the other one on, it's not going to fit any better.
No, I don't think so.
Can you put the other one on? Right on top of this one? With no adhesive and just for comparison's sake? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay.
So let this just sit in one spot. Well,
You could really go on and do the other one while you're waiting for that one to get tacky.
yeah. Yeah, but I find it really weird how they cut off like that. But I heard that sometimes they're like that to regulate flow or whatever. I heard that for head gaskets that they're like that sometimes. Their holes are smaller.
So everything's calculated. Nothing's happenstance.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really concerned about that because that's plenty of space to let coolant through. Y'all comment below. Tell me what y'all think about this. I know it's probably supposed to be like that, but when the holes are aligned, there's they cut off the actual port for the coolant on the cylinder head. But I think it's fine though. I think that's how it's supposed to be. But still, comment below. I'm gonna go get the intake manifold and then I'll put on the sealant for the edge.
Cut.
Alright, y'all, so now I got a little bit of tape right here over the hole where we actually had to actually have to use this for the oil pressure gauge. So got tape over that, and now I got my ultra black because I really don't want any of this oil leaking out. I had a problem with an oil leak the last time I did this job right out of here. So I'm gonna make sure I put a nice, hold on a second. Boom, perfect. Alright, now I gotta wait for that to seize up and do what it does for a second. Alright, make sure I got it all on the corners good enough. The corners are really important because that's the part where you miss. And we'll put a little bit, just what's on the outside of this. And they say you're supposed to wait just a little bit while that does what it does before you actually put the intake manifold on it. So I actually did a little bit of research, and they're saying that you can leave the sealant on there and just put the intake manifold on as long as you wait for the sealant to dry overnight, so that when you start the engine, it's not gonna leak, nothing's gonna leak out. So yeah, basically I'm saying I'm gonna go ahead and put the intake manifold on because it's gonna be a while before we start this engine anyway. So it should be nice and dry and sealed by then. So we're gonna go ahead and sit it on there. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I love this. Like this is so lightweight. Literally, just look at it. That's awesome. Trying to make sure it's sealing like I want.
Oh, that's what you're protecting from the... Okay, that's... Alright, I was wondering if that was going to be closed or something.
it looks good. All the cracks are sealed. All the, it's gone. I see it going to all the cracks.
Here, take the camera and pan over what you're talking about. Cracks being sealed and all that.
Looks like, see, all the cracks are sealing perfectly. Comment below, tell me what y'all think about this. And of course, that's just the tape for, sealing that up for my oil pressure gauge. That looks so cool. The motor is together. Like, look at it as a whole. But yeah, anyway, this is sealed perfectly too. You can kind of see. I tried to make sure that I put it up on, where the intake manifold gasket starts on both sides. Like I ramped it up just a little bit on the cylinder head so that it seals everything. Oh, that's dope, Dad. Look at that. That's definitely the thumbnail. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get the bolts and then we'll go ahead and start bolting this thing down.
Got the whole makings of a whole nother engine sitting right here.
And that's gonna go in another vehicle that I'm not gonna disclose, mostly because I don't know which one it's gonna be yet. And it's so much easier outside the car. Well, this motor is running again. I am just gonna scream.
Not necessarily in that order.
No, in that order. In that exact order. Just scream and cry. Alright, y'all, I guess I'll, for the sake of saving time, I'll just show you guys the sequence that I'm going in. Right here. Oh, and I did the wrong sequence a little bit because this is backwards. I was supposed to go with this one over here first, so. But yeah, y'all see the sequence. Y'all see what I'm doing. I'll just go ahead and show you guys the finished product at the end of all of this. So, see y'all in a second. Alright guys, I figured I'd take the available time while I'm tightening up these bolts to actually talk to y'all about some things. So, this coming Friday, I should have a video out for y'all. And it's not going to be a super long one, but y'all see. It'll be a real educational one, for sure. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. And I haven't really found out which story I'm going to go with for shenanigans with my Chevy truck. Because I definitely want to do that. I think it's a dope idea. So I definitely want to get that done. And y'all seem like y'all will be down for it. So I know it's not going to be like super action-packed thing, but I think if I have a good balance of like action-packed videos and, just chill videos with me talking about plans I got and, stuff like that, then I don't think it'll be that bad. So, Alright guys, motor is torqued. I'm so tired. The intake manifold is on and it is looking so pretty. God, it's looking good. So I figured I might as well do some of the dress up for the top of this motor. So I did forget. I have to take this bolt out to put the throttle bracket on. So I do have to take this one bolt out. Other than that, thing is ready to go. It's on. I do have to find the plug for this. I have a plug that's going to go in this port, and I'm going to use this port for the heater core for that. So, and I also have to put this little thing on for the choke heater, because of course I'm not running a choke with the setup, because I don't think I really need a choke. I started it up just fine when it was cold outside, so I do not need that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. I just wanted to give you guys a little update, show you what's going on with that, and then I'll get back to you when I have the throttle on. Alright y'all, and I'm not really used to using the whole tape sealant stuff, so got Kevin Dean on the job. The what?
So you called out your expert.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we'll know right away.
Are we gonna do it again, just for the people?
We're going to thread the plug clockwise, and then we're gonna put it in. Okay, I think that's good enough. Decent tape job. Here we go. Feel a bit more resistance because that's what you want. And because we got our direction right, which was clockwise, just like we're turning it, It's staying on, it's going down in there, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. Alright, that's one.
I think while we're here, I want to go ahead and seal the sides of the cylinder heads too. Yeah, that's good.
Now this guy?
Yeah, that one right there. And that right there is for the heater core. So that I can have at least heat in the winter. No AC in the summertime, but heat in the winter is very important to me.
We're going to work on that though.
Yeah.
The AC is very important to me. For the once a year I get to drive it.
We need a tool for that, don't we? You know what? That's if I ever like build motors or anything for anyone else, that's gonna be the torque spec. That's what I'm gonna put. Make sure it don't go nowhere. I feel like that's good enough right there. Alright, so we went ahead and turned the camera off because I didn't want to have to show you guys me taking these plugs off of the old cylinder heads because I figured, you know, self-explanatory. So, but that's the plug for the... Why is it so hard for me? That's the plug for the water temp right there. And the other one, because, you know, the cylinder heads are made exactly the same. There's no left and right, has a plug that we just end up sealing. And that's what Kevin Dean is working on right now. We're gonna tighten them down. They should be good to go, and then today's job is pretty much done. Yeah. I remember the first time we did this job, we had the wrong size. I think the truck is the one that the one that came with the truck is the one that we were trying to use for the other side for the thermostat. And so we put it on there. We started filling the radiator with coolant, and it started to pour
right out of that
right
spot.
Out the side of the block.
My heart broke into two major parts. I was like, all this effort, and look at this just gushing out here. It ain't supposed to be.
At least it did it before we cranked the truck, and not after.
Yeah.
Because then it would have been really annoying. At least we saw it coming. Last. That should be good to go. And the other half of this is actually still sitting in the truck, so
okay.
When we drop it in, then we'll connect this and we should be good to go. Now, gonna have to probably save this for tomorrow. Well, you know what? Yeah, we do have to save it till tomorrow. Because I wanted to put the distributor in, but I want to turn the oil pump and send oil
a few more times first.
Yeah, because I never did that. I just poured it in the valley.
Oh, okay.
But turning it should get it all to come out here and pump it up a little bit.
Cool.
And then we'll take the last quart of oil and smear it over these before we seal before we put the valve covers on. So I think that's today's video, guys. Probably is going to be next week when I put the distributor on and all that. But meantime, tomorrow I'm going with my friend to get an engine for his Miata. So that's tomorrow. But after I do that, we're probably going to end up cleaning the garage a little bit tomorrow off camera where you guys don't even see. And then next week is probably going to be nothing but cleaning the garage out and getting the truck in here. So I think that's pretty much sums up this video, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you like how I'm doing these things, then go ahead and leave a like for me. I really appreciate you guys watching, like I always say, and have a good one. Also, someone please tell me what part number this is, because I do not know. I don't know what it even is for. I don't know where it comes from. So someone please let me know in the comments, what is this thing?